but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mass Monumental. So off we go then. He's been picked out. That is a brilliant interception.
Barcola, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quick.
Gallagher! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, he's been caught napping. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure.
Can he put it away?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a nicely measured pass. Pass is just off target. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's beautifully weighted. Beraldo. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Foden. Now it's Messi. No goals as yet. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Foden. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Valverde. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Short changes him with that pass. That's going to go a long way. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Messi. Van Dijk. Akanji. That's Valverde. Kane. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Dijk cuts it out. Barcola is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And they're back on the ball again. Valverde, chance here to counter. Kane.
Argentina have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold. Gallagher with the clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Doué might just make this. And he was quick to react.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. That's good defensive concentration.
Ribery.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Kane. He's shifting through the gears, shapes to shoot! It's a loose ball. And he's heaved it away. And here's Kane.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He has found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. That's a throw. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Foden. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, that's been intercepted. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That is a great pick out. He is through. Shot a goal! He's dealt with that really well.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And the shot! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes...
That's it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Argentina making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Ribery proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's clean! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, well played. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping.
Foden! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Foden actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Foden. Well, that's well spotted. Marquinhos. And back to the keeper they go. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Argentina have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. Doué. And it's hoisted clear. It's missed, but not by that far. He could be in here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's in plenty of space here. Now there's a... He's got the shot away! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Argentina disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Corner number 2 then. Messi attempts a clearance. There's the hit! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That is good alertness. Messi. Gallagher. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's a... and the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Played, well played. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Foden. Gallagher. Has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Ribery.
And time is up. Argentina are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect.